What's going on, guys? My name is Rhydon and welcome back to Rhydon Hobbies. Today is a special 6th anniversary or 6-month anniversary of me starting to paint minis. And what you see on the screen before you is the first mini I ever painted. It's a half-orc barbarian. And in this video I kind of want to go over everything I've painted so far so you can kind of see my growth over the past 6 months. Up first are the Tyranids for my Tyranid kill team. They're relatively basic. Most of them I just painted their base colors and then dry brushed any detail on. Some of them I gave a wash for some shadows. They're all old metal models with the exception of the warriors, because the old metal warriors look absolutely trash, but I love the way the Hormagaunts and the Ravener look. Overall, I actually like the way they look still, even though I've grown a lot. This is a Sylvanath kill team, or warband, that I painted for my brother. They're based on varying Final Fantasy final bosses, and the colors and everything I think look pretty good. You could tell I still didn't quite know how to do highlights, and you can see that I was just trying new things on these. I really like actually the way I did the wet blending on some of them, but they're definitely a work in progress. These are my Grey Knights. This is a small elite kill team, and they're all relatively basic paints. I just gave them a azure base coat and then painted silver on top, and even the bases are relatively minimalist. I just gave them a quick coat with Army Painter Snow and then gave them a little bit on the armor as frosting. Although, fun fact, these are my only magnetized models. These are the Chaotic Beasts for Warcry. I didn't want to do anything too crazy with them, so I did kind of a speed paint to try to get these done in just a couple days. So the Raptorixes, I just gave a quick coat to make them look roughly like the box art. And the little gargoyle things, I tried to paint like Halloween store gargoyles, so I just gave them a black spray paint and then dry brushed them with white. This is my Silent Hill themed unmade warband that I made for Kitten Fuzz Art. You can check them out on their channel. The link will be in the description. But these guys are they're pretty cool actually. The fleshy tones for their kilts and gear aren't quite skin colored like I was hoping they would be, and I definitely relied a lot on washes to make them look good, but I think they turned out pretty well. And these are going to be the first minis I painted for my hobby streak over on Twitter and Instagram, of which I am now 45 days in. This is my Seraphim warband. It's an incomplete warband. I just painted the most recent member for it, and I'll be showing that off at the end of the video here. But they're pretty, this is kind of where I start going on. In fact, the next chunk of the video is all going to be from January and February. This is the first things I painted for my Stuart Semple series here on the YouTube channel. And I just gave them a base coat with the Stuart Semple Chromium Mirror paint, and then I went over with Nuln Oil and then painted the details on top. They're all pretty basic, but I think they're effective. They're based on T-800s from the James Cameron Terminator films. These are my Adeptus Custodes kill team. They're also pretty basic. The two normal ones, I just gave a coat in black, and then I dry brushed some gold over. Very quick and easy, just to give them that kind of gold look. And the leader, I painted in the Marius Mirror Chrome paint, and then painted gold over it to make it look more distinct. This is my Deathwatch kill team. I did a lot of experiments when I was painting it, And the kill team itself is going to probably be shaken up due to all the changes caused by Pariah Nexus. But yeah, I tried a whole bunch of new things, from stippling and cross-hatching, kit bashing a little bit, sculpting with green stuff. Overall, I think it easily the best thing I painted up to this point, but now my best painted kill team are going to be my Adeptus Mechanicus. They're the most recent thing I painted for the channel, and they are based on the Metallica album Ride of the Lightning. Now, I was going for a kind of a heavy metal look, and I wanted to try to capture the Martian dust on their coats and things like that, with the lightning pattern freehand on the jackets. Overall, I think they turned out really cool, and I'm very proud of them. And what we have here now is a special look at that first half-arc Barbarian and the leader of my Adeptus Mechanicus kill team. So you can kind of see the first mini to the last mini I painted at my 6 months mark. And you can kind of see that the orc looks very plain next to it. Definitely I learned a lot about painting in detail that would have been nice to know back then when I first started it. But I grew this much in just 6 months, and I'd love to see where I can go. This is just a little preview of the latest member of my Seraphim warband. It's the leader. It's a Sunblood, and it's the mini I took the longest to paint, and it's a mark of where I'm going to keep going for the next 6 months. So thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. Keep strong and ride on.